Good morning, Hawks. Traxton here to start off your Thursday morning. Today is April 2nd and it's an A-Day. Today in the cafeteria, we have Taco Day with the options of hard or soft shell tacos with rice, golden sweet corn, vegetarian beans, and of course the daily assorted fruits and veggies as well as New York apple cider. On another note, today's students of the day are Alex Garner and Michael Lutton, both nominated by Mrs. Perry. First up, she wants to recognize Alex for always bringing a positive attitude to class even when things get really difficult, but mostly because he does the right thing when it's not the popular thing to do. Nice stuff, Alex. And for our final student of the day before spring break, Michael Lutton, Mrs. Perry said, Michael always works to his highest potential every day in class. He has good questions and always helps others to understand. Congrats, Alex and Michael. Thanks for helping make our school a better place. That's all for me, Hawks. Let's send it over to Brock at the anchor desk.
Hello, Hawks. Brock here for your news. We have finally made it to the final day before spring break. We don't have school on Friday because it's Good Friday. Make your last day before break the best it can be. Today we have Studio 315 at 315 in the library. Stagecraft meets in the theater from 3:30 to 6 p.m. There's an exhibit. Wow. Yeah, an opening reception at Rockwell Museum on Thursday, April 16th from 4 to 5:15 p.m. But the IB Art Show is officially open and you can begin checking it out at the Rockwell. We now interrupt this news with a live interview about majorettes with Parker and special guest Kaylee.
What's up, Hawks? Parker here to talk with Kaylee about majorettes. How's it going, Kaylee?
Pretty good.
To start, what is majorettes?
So majorettes basically means baton twirling, and if you know what color guard is, it's a lot like that, but it's not like huge flags. It's more about smaller metal batons, and sometimes we have other equipment like ribbons, and yeah.
Cool. Does majorettes go all throughout the year? If so, how does that work?
So if you want to, yes. So there are 3 seasons. In the fall, we have football season where we perform for football games in the stadium. And then in the winter is competition season, which is optional. But it's really fun to do, and you get to compete with other people in this area. And then finally in the spring is parade season, where we perform in parades with the band.
Nice. How often do you guys practice as a team?
So the usual schedule is Tuesdays after school until 5, and then Thursdays 6 to 8 in a gym space if it's competition season, but if it isn't, it's another after school until 5 p.m.
What is your favorite part about being a majorette?
I have to say my favorite part has to be fire twirling in football season.
Cool. Could you describe the hardest part of being a majorette?
I think the hardest part for a lot of people, and me included, is just staying motivated and focused on what you want to do.
Who could someone go to if they were interested in joining sometime soon?
So our coach's name is Judy Gridley, and you can contact her at jgridley@CPPASD. That's her email.
All right. Thanks, Kaylee, for joining us today. Have a great spring break. Now back over to Brock for some more news.
Thanks, Parker and Kaylee. In support of our drama club, we have a student cabaret with a special guest, Broadway actress Laura Bell Bundy. The special concert will be held on April 17th at 6:30 p.m. in the theater, and it's $10 at the door. That concert gets us ready for the spring musical that Drama Club will be putting on, Legally Blonde, on April 23rd to April 26th in the theater. April 23rd, 24th, and 25th will have a start time of 7 p.m., and April 26th will have a start time of 2 p.m. That is all for news. I'll send it to Colin for the weather.
Good morning, Hawks. This Colin here with a report. We will have a high 6 degrees, low 49 degrees. We'll go for occasional morning rain, otherwise low clouds. Maybe this week, expect to see temperatures warming up. That's all for now. Over to Tanner for Sports Report.
Hello, Hawks. Tanner here for your sports report. Yesterday, the only game that went through the weather was our girls' flag football team against Waverly, where they unfortunately lost 7-26. Now, today we've got a full slate. Let's break it down. This afternoon, our girls and boys varsity outdoor track teams go on the road to Mansfield University at 2 p.m. Boys JV baseball plays at Binghamton at 5 p.m. And our varsity boys baseball team will be on the road there with the Patriots too. Boys JV lacrosse takes on Binghamton at 5:30 p.m. Boys varsity lacrosse faces Binghamton at 7:15 p.m. Girls JV lacrosse meets up at Ithaca at 5:30 p.m. And lastly, girls varsity lacrosse plays at Ithaca for the late game at 7:15 p.m. We wish them all luck right before break starts. Having said that, basketball March Madness is coming to a close soon, as there's only the final 4 teams left. Those teams being UConn, Illinois, Arizona, and Michigan, all facing off to get to that championship Monday night and hopefully win it all. That's everything for today. Now to Emma for our outro.
Emma here to end today's show. Hope you all enjoyed the fire drill. It's National Homemade Soup Day, National Sweater Day, and we can't forget National Girls and Women in Sports Day. It's the perfect day to give one of your female friends a high five in the hall to support their accomplishments. Thanks for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the nest. If you missed anything from today's show or any previous shows, check them out on our YouTube channel at CPPtv. To get updates on the show, follow our Instagram at CPP.tv. Thanks for watching and enjoy your break, Hawks. CPPtv out.